catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its Community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our Community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Kalingang Katribu, where we connect businesses to stakeholders. Today, we are joined live by Sogo Hotel Manager Sue Geminiano to discuss what gradually easing restrictions means in this section of hospitality, as well as other issues hounding the sector. My name is Vernon Velasco. This is Kalingang Katribu. Good afternoon po.
Hi, Vernon. Good afternoon. Take two to.
Ma'am, before we ask the heavier ones, one question that's being asked time and again in your customer care hotlines is, bukas na po ba kayo?
Yes, we are open. We are now operating for our essential workers and economic frontliners.
Mm-hmm. Ma'am, ano po yung, can you walk us through the private-public partnership na nangyari nung, how is Sogo actively participating?
Well, from the very start of the lockdown during ECQ, we provided 800 rooms to the health workers, medical frontliners in different LGUs where our Hotel Sogo branches are located. So we provided these rooms for free, and that is the partnership that we had for these LGUs.
Okay. Ma'am, yung Valentine's Day po, di ba recently we celebrated Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is the most productive po in the hospitality industry, especially in this segment po. So, how far is the one we've had recently po in terms of gains from that?
Productivity is, are you talking about the income or
sa income,
the profit of the hotel?
Profit po.
Well, the productivity of a hotel, let's say a good business for hotel during Valentine's, were at its peak during Valentine's, during the season. Okay, that was before the pandemic.
Okay.
However, with the current situation that we have right now, it is not really, I cannot really say that it is a productive time of the year. Because of so many restrictions, because of the current situation, many people are actually scared to have the virus. So they'd rather stay home, and they should be staying home than of going somewhere else. So I cannot really say that this Valentine's of 2021 is the productive part of the year.
But it must be safe po to say that Sogo, especially in the latter part of the year when restrictions actually eased a little, how are you changing po the image po of Sogo? How is this coming as an opportunity to change the image po of Sogo from being, what people think it used to be from, yeah.
Well, change of image. Well, maybe the stigma that the people foresee Hotel Sogo. It is not actually taking the opportunity of this situation. Is that what you're trying to say? Because the opportunity that I can say that we are taking is the opportunity to help our fellow Filipino. During that time, and even the current situation that we have, we are on GCQ. Transportation is not really easy. So we are providing our rooms to these essential workers for them to have a shelter or a decent place to stay. None of their going home to their houses and be contaminated. So they'd rather just stay at the hotel. We also provide shelter to people who are working from home that do not have internet connections,
Mhm.
because they can stay. Actually, these economic frontliners can stay at our hotel to be connected online if they have to work from home. So they'd rather go work from hotel.
Yeah, okay.
So that is the opportunity that I can say that we are taking. But the change of image, maybe we just give at least a little improvement of the way people or the public see Hotel Sogo.
Actually, yeah.
And I have the chance to, well, Hotel Sogo has a chance to show the people that we are just like any other hotel,
Mhm.
that we provide this accommodation
Yeah.
like any other hotel does.
Mhm. Ma'am, one quick thing. Do hotel and restaurant businesses, do you think, still stand a chance in times of, you know, I mean, kasi di ba po, I mean, it's very, very, I mean, the space po in Sogo, let's say, or in motels, they're very, very, they're very, very tight eh. Do you think they stand a chance po with the quarantine restrictions in place po? I mean, with social distancing to be observed?
Well, yes, we have actually different ways to follow these mandated protocols, safety protocols that is given to us by the government.
Okay.
Other than that, we have even more. We have innovated a lot more than of the given safety protocols by the government.
Mhm.
For those services, like for example, that can't be avoided to be touched, we are putting actually an antimicrobial coatings
Mhm.
to protect our guests from the virus.
Mhm.
Our air cons are actually having this electrostatic filtrates
Mhm.
so that the virus won't be spread.
Mhm.
We have improved our ventilation on the lobby. So aside from the social distancing that we are practicing, we have a lot more.
Mhm.
We have even reduced touch points to 30%.
Mhm.
So I can say that we have done a lot more than of these safety protocols to protect our guests
Mhm. Ma'am,
and our employees.
yeah, does this change po in the setup have serious business consequences po to the hotel?
Yes, we have invested a lot for that,
Mhm.
most especially for our testing.
Mhm.
We have COVID sniffer dogs to test our employees if they have the virus
Mhm.
or they were exposed to the virus.
Mhm.
For one thing, another is some virus testing that are being applied on the surfaces or fixtures
Mhm.
for us to be able to disinfect further
Mhm.
if it's needed.
Ma'am, in terms of your manpower, we've talked about that. In terms of your manpower po, how are you seeing them through to support them po?
Uh, because of the situation or the
Yes po.
economic situation that the hotel business have.
Yes po.
Well, we have this adjustment with the work schedules
Mhm.
of our staff. We have reduced the working hours or working days.
Mhm.
Like let's say, isn't it we are required 48 hours a week? We have adjusted and reduced it to 36 hours working hours rather in a week, just for us to get by and to avoid retrenchment.
Mhm. Ma'am, how do you think the impact of COVID-19 po will impact luxury hotels and mid-scale hotels like Sogo differently po?
Well, to be quite frank with you, I cannot speak in behalf of the luxury hotels.
Mhm.
But I can say far more about the mid-scale hotels or the budget hotels that I am into. The great impact,
Mhm.
well, as well, the same as it impacted other businesses.
Mhm.
The great hit was on travel and tours or to hospitality business,
Mhm.
right? Like right now, currently we are not yet allowing staycation. So in that sense, we are really very much affected.
Mhm.
And also, people are not really allowed to go around places.
Mhm.
So in terms of accommodation, we are really greatly affected, and in the same manner, we have to invest more to protect these people who are staying with us.
Mm. Ma'am, the industry po is currently in crisis management mode. If you look to the future, post-COVID, what trends do you see po?
You just cut off a little bit. Can you please repeat the question?
Ma'am, what trends po do you see po in the future po, post-COVID?
What trends?
Yes po. In mid-scale hotels, for that matter.
What do you mean trend? Isn't it when we say, so are you trying to say kung ano yung ipapauso namin after the COVID, after the post-pandemic,
Precisely.
during post-pandemic, kung ano ipapauso namin, ganun ba?
Yeah, I mean in mids, ano po yung mga nakikita niyo po yung trends po na nagsusurface po from this?
Well, definitely, even if we have already the vaccine against the virus, we still have to do more protection ways to prevent it. Isn't it? The last time we had heard of this UK variant or UK strain. So these viruses, well, knock on wood, but these viruses are mutating.
Okay.
So we should not be complacent when there is already a vaccine against the COVID-19.
Yes po.
If you're going to think about it. So the trend that I would say is to further improve and work harder to research how you will be protecting your guests and your employees. So that is what we are actually doing right now. Hotel Sogo has been very busy and doing a lot of research on how to protect the people, our guests and our employees and us from the virus. So that will be the greatest trend, I believe so.
Ma'am, aside from that, what do you think is the most, for you, what is the most important thing hoteliers should keep top of mind throughout the journey to recovery from COVID-19 po?
Well, among every one of us, actually, the safety is the very much important, is the most important, I should say, category or more important thing to do. We have to protect ourselves, our employees, and our guests from the virus. That is the most important thing that keeps us going.
Yes.
From going in researching, in improving our facilities, in making sure our facilities will be safe from the virus. That is one thing important, aside from anything else.
Ma'am, it's one thing to keep your guests safe. It's quite another with communicating po. So, how are you making a change in your marketing statements po? I mean, how should hotels be communicating with guests during this very difficult time? Last questions po yun. Yeah.
Well, communicating with a guest or with the public, we do
With the
it
public, yeah.
online, of course. We have our billboards and more on social media and digital exposure. That is how we communicate to them. And of course, the posters where they can find information about the innovations that we do to keep them safe. So those are the means of communications that we do. Through messaging, chat room, and other communication ways, through text, SMS, we actually send out messages to those guests who have stayed with us to keep them informed that we have improved and we have even further worked on our safety amenities. That's it.
Yeah. Last further words po before we end.
Further words. Well, we are expecting you to visit Hotel Sogo once everything has eased up during MGCQ, and once we are now accepting, when the time comes or when we are already good for staycation, please don't forget to stay at Hotel Sogo. You are definitely safe from the virus because of our 12 innovations for safety.
Sue Geminiano, Hotel Sogo Marketing Manager. Salamat po, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Vernon.
Yeah. And that's it for today's Kalingang Katribu. My name is Vernon Velasco. Good afternoon.